sounds of Earth. Also included in the arc, I guess you can hold down the side and on the back. Welcome, fellow members of the Purple Order. I've called you here of great importance. However, if anyone has anything to say before we even begin, speak up now.
I think I have a split personality.
We know!
I have to stand on the desk. We don't have a high enough chair.
Legacy Shockwave keeps kicking me!
No, I'm not. You're lying.
You both give me a headache.
Not as much as this guy. Stop mumbling! Enunciate!
We live in a society.
Can I put my stuff somewhere?
If this is about the whole Dinobots thing, I've apologized enough.
Wait a minute, did someone say blocks? Wait, hold on.
Are we going to start soon?
As we all know, we have to protect the original. This is our prime point, the shockwave we all base ourselves on. If something happens to it, our realities, our existence could collapse like dominoes.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here. You belong here more than that Cybertron minicon. Did someone say NFTs?
I burn lemons on the pavement.
Anyone got any cool Pokemon cards?
I suggest we take its bones so I could perhaps clone the specimen.
And what? Blow it up again?
That was one time! I juggle puppies when I'm bored.
I am a boot.
Why did you bring an orange slice?
Should we play Among Us?
No, you always win.
Everyone, listen! I've been told recently that someone has taken an interest to destroy us all, and whoever it is knows this weakness. For all our sake, we must keep a close eye on our Alpha Shockwave. Otherwise, we're doomed to fail.
Yeah, but what if it's gone? 'Cause it's gone.
What? When did this happen? Wait, there's a note.
I am a boat.
It says, I'ma borrow this later. Oh no. I think I know exactly who has it. Shiny. The Decepticon scientist tasked with staying on Cybertron for the time Megatron left to chase the Autobots, Shockwave is a sinister Decepticon with a lack of emotion or sympathy in favor of logic to further the Decepticon goal. While Shockwave was one of the first main Decepticons to appear in the cartoon, his toy was released in 1985. While most figures were based on Diaclone and microchanged, this sculpt was released by a few different companies, including a Radio Shack exclusive. Every Shockwave can be traced back to this. No weird crab walker, Shockwave transforms into a handheld laser blaster. This is clearly fictional, but it's clear Hasbro's too scared to go back to it, since he's been an alien jet, a tank, I think he was a car for a bit. Part of the charm is the simplicity. It's not fooling anyone, but it's not a disguise. It's a tactical alt form that gives him a firepower advantage. And better off than Megatron, since in the show he could just hover and not rely on someone grabbing his grip. Ugh. Sorry adult nerds, but I feel like this is meant to be a toy. I feel no shame in holding this and going pew pew. The handle is slim with nothing poking your hand, and if you flip out the feet, it seems to hold up. I like the fake dials used as transformation hinges and the optional viewfinder screen. It's simple enough with the big booby breast on full display and the arms at the front covered by this attached barrel. Be careful of the rubber hose as it could dry rot and crumble. With a battery inside, you get a light and annoying beaming sound. There's a switch on the back if you want a different annoying sound. How many parents threw this out without the kids knowing? I guess my biggest issue is not only is it tricky to straighten the arms, but they can flop around. I find this alt mode as a toy to be pretty interactive and fun, a blast of a weapon that seems only logical in its practicality. Robot mode. With a spring in his step, a spring in the head, Shockwave is not far off from his cartoon appearance. The purple seems darker, but it has the iconic shapes, like the abs, the head, and the big booby zingas. Honestly, I can't believe I even own this thing in this condition. The end part of the barrel is missing, and part of the leg panel has cracked. It's barely hanging on, but these seem to be common issues with the mold. I love the die-cast used in the feet and thighs, though I noticed the slide in the leg tends to slip sometimes. There's a rub symbol that probably stopped working in the previous millennium, and an awkward platform panel in a strange place, but isn't as prominent as Megatron. He's tall with a lot to love, probably way too tall for the scales, so perhaps the sliding legs has a bigger purpose. The head itself is simple and exactly as it should be, with the golden eye eye and adjusting ears. The head rotates, arms swing out, rotation, elbow, wrist moves, hips forward, and there's a proper knee bend. But he just needs to stand there and play Minecraft on the computer. Despite that, I'm surprised he can come close to posing like the box art. I would compare him to the other Shockwaves, but I think they're at a meeting. You can rotate the arm for the proper details, but I don't want to twist and stress the cord. As for the cannon, I don't know, I guess you could clip it on the gun. Speaking of, all the light functions work as the actual light feature feeds into the laser arm. Such a convenient and wicked way to incorporate it. So that's the first Shockwave to ever grace us with a fantastic appearance. I will say, if you find one in good condition, be very mindful of the unfortunate quality issues that seem to plague most of these figures. With that said, even with the issues mine has, I have no regrets buying it. This is one of my most sought after figures, to the point where I wasn't sure I'd get it. Now owning it, he's one of the many prizes on the shelf.
Is that so?
Who said that? Oh no, he's already here!
That's right. It's me, Galactic Man, one of the original users of this mold. I was there from the beginning, but of course, this eggplant-colored wannabe took my spotlight.
So this is what it's about? Popularity?
I say we shove spiders in his eye.
Did anyone else notice I was here?
What's happening? Don't interrupt! Okay. What are you on about?
My brother has made a legacy for himself. Every incarnation of this Shockwave stems from him. Even that grey one over there.
It's very rude to point.
Even the fans call me Shockwave. Do I look like I play basketball? Why don't I get something for sitting on the shelf to be bought and not compared by another product? No, this is where I destroy it and become the original myself.
No, stop!
What?
If you do this, you'll destroy me as well.
I don't understand. What is this?
I'm your son.
I have a son?
I am a boat.
Yes, Daddy, and I'm based on an existing Shockwave. If you destroy him, I'll never be. Please, don't do this.
By the power of Radio Shack batteries, I never realized. Son, I had no idea. But seeing you here, I know you've already made me very proud.
I didn't even participate in this, but this fanfic is stupid.
Well, with that all said and done, how about a musical number? There once was... Oh.
Yes, Daddy.